where did all this smugness come from?
I want some nasty. Are we having fun yet?
I don't understand fans. I truly don't understand. I'm out of touch. I think I'm getting old. I'm getting gray hairs. I don't get it. I don't get where you guys are coming from here. A lot of people are pretty harsh on the idea of getting Zach Lavine, and I don't know where that's coming from. Now, it's not every Spurs fan, but oh my God, dude, we got to talk about it. But before we talk about that, if you guys want to support the channel, you just have to go over to my YouTube channel, hit the little join button there, or you can become a Patreon member. It's only $2 per month, by the way, both of which are only $2 per month if you want to support the channel. But you might not want to after this. So guys, so a lot of people are talking about the recent thing that DeJounte Murray did, in which we already did a video on it, in which DeJounte Murray openly basically recruited Zach Lavine, okay? And we all know that DeJounte wants Zach Lavine to the San Antonio Spurs. And we've known this for a little while, because we also know that Zach Lavine has wanted DeJounte Murray to the Bulls, in which obviously he liked a photo of DeJounte Murray wearing a nice little Bulls jersey. So these guys are basically best friends. As far as NBA player friends will go, they're the closest. I would argue that this is probably the closest person to DeJounte Murray in the NBA. I could be wrong, but just from the outside looking in, that's what it looks like. So DJ wants him, but that's not enough for us to just say, yes, put him on the San Antonio Spurs. Obviously, okay, I would never just base that off of like what one player on the Spurs want, but hey, it's a good sign nonetheless that they would at least work well together and they would, fit in pretty well. So let me talk about this, because I've been seeing this narrative that Zach Lavine wouldn't help the San Antonio Spurs. Now, if you're thinking in the realm of he wouldn't help us, as in we wouldn't get a lottery next season, in which we wouldn't be able to get more young talent and continue to build the team, sure. But if we're talking about just immediate change, immediate help, he would easily come in and be the best player on this roster. Easily. Now, sure enough, some time goes by. I am expecting my boy Joshua Primo to be that guy. Okay, I'm expecting him to be that superstar a few years down the line. But as the time stands right now, if Zach Lavine came to the Spurs, he would automatically be the best player. One thing I want to go ahead and add is that some people have said DeMar DeRozan is better. No, DeMar DeRozan isn't better than Zach Lavine. Another thing as well is some people are saying, well, it would just be as similar to getting DeMar DeRozan. No, it wouldn't. Zach Lavine takes a lot of threes. So I want to talk about this just briefly, because I think people have a misconception of Zach Lavine if you haven't been watching him. But overall, he is not the same player that you remember in the first few years of his career. A lot of people talked about how he would just be a high flyer. Like, that's all he is. He's not a really good jump shooter. He's not a good 3-point shooter. But he improved that quickly, like immediately. After his rookie season, he was putting up 2.2 threes per game. And then he went to 3.9 threes per game. Then he jumped to 6.6. This kid works, okay? I said kid. He's older than me. Oh, no, he's not. Wait, is he? No, he's not. No, he's not. I'm slightly older, like just a little bit. But anyways, we're the same age. I don't know why I said kid. Listen, he really works on his game, and he shoots threes, okay? He creates his own shot. And I don't know where people are coming from with saying that he's a poor shooter. He's not. That's not the same Zach Lavine that you remember back in the day. And I want to go ahead and key in on this season in particular, okay? I want to talk about his stats, because yes, he's not an elite defender by any means, but he does exactly what the Spurs would need right now, which is a bucket getter that creates his own shot. So in the realm of Zach Lavine, let's talk about 2021. And I don't want to talk about this season. And even though his stats were great this season, I don't want to talk about it, because we know that it was a big shift with that franchise this season, with DeMar DeRozan getting there, where, it took a few touches away from Zach Lavine. So I want to talk about his best season, which is literally just a season ago. So let's go through this. 27 points, and we're going to put this in perspective, by the way, in a minute. We're going to put this in the right context that it deserves. So 27.4 points per game, 0.8 steals, 0.5 blocks, like I said, 4.9 assists. So he gets his teammates involved. He's been averaging over 4 assists per game ever since 2028. Rebounds 5, Free throw percentage is great. Okay, this is a phenomenal free throw percentage. I mean, you can't really get better than 80-something%. That just shows how much he works. And let's see. What did I want to show you guys? Here it is. All right, 3-point attempts. So he attempts 8. He attempt 8 3-point attempts a game, in which he averaged 42% from 3. You can't get better than that. That is really, really doggone good. I mean, he had a 50-40-80 split here. But yeah, 50% from the field goal percentage. But overall, he was phenomenal while playing 35 minutes per game. Obviously, he came to San Antonio Spurs. I think that he would get a big chunk of the caseload. Him and DeJounte, but let's be honest, Zach Lavine will be the bucket getter, and DeJounte has a lot of other things on his plate anyway. So this is what I want to do. Okay, I want to put this in perspective. So the season I'm talking about, 2021, in which people are saying that Zach Lavine isn't a star or he's not a potential superstar, which is crazy. As you can see here, let's just talk about points per game. Last season, Steph Curry averaged 32, Bradley Beal 31, Dame 28, Joel Embiid 28, Giannis 28, Luka 27, near 28, and Zach Lavine 27. Zach Lavine came 7th, okay? And this is not too far away from Steph Curry. This is only 2 spots under Giannis, and this is 1 spot under Luka Doncic. And if you go down even farther, you can see that he beat out Zion, Kyrie, Jason Tatum, Donovan Mitchell, Jokic, Devin Booker, Trae Young, Kawhi Leonard, Jaylen Brown, Julius Randle, Brandon Ingram, Paul George, Russell Westbrook, DeMar DeRozan, Jimmy Butler. He beat out so many great players. Ja Morant. So all I'm saying is keep things in perspective here, man. I think that some people just have this idea that Zach Lavine is still this Zach Lavine, but he's not this Zach Lavine anymore, okay? He's a completely different breed. He is a monster now. And if he came to the Spurs, you will automatically feel his impact. So just keep that in mind, man. Just stop with the smugness, man. Thinking that we're not better than this, okay? We're not better than getting Zach Lavine, okay? Zach Lavine is a phenomenal player. He will help the Spurs. He likes DJ. I don't know how he feels about the Spurs, but he likes DJ at the very least. So, dude, just chill. It's not a guarantee that we get Zach Lavine, obviously, just because DeJounte says something about it. That doesn't mean it's going to happen. But, hey, man, if he came to the Spurs, he would give an immediate impact. And I'm already expecting this draft for us to have some star caliber players. And I'll be perfectly fine with us being in the playoff contention again the season after. Because I just believe in our drafting that much, and I believe in this class that much. So you guys let me know what you think. But yeah, let's put some respect on that boy's name. If you want to support the channel, once again, you can become a Patreon member, only $2 per month, or YouTube member. Just hit that little join button, and yeah, we can get it popping. I am getting old. I'll give it to you guys later. Deuces.